is a place called $50 Holler, where you can take your little ones and they can enjoy a carousel ride, a tree house, and there's also a place over there called Bears in the Holler where you can stuff the bear and dress the bear. Make sure you dress that bear, or else it would be a bear, and that would be a bit unbearable, wouldn't it? As we come out from underneath this bridge, to the left is a green two-story building. That's the $Silver Saloon. And there we have the prettiest, longest legs in town, and that's just on the bar stools. So if you haven't been there yet, in April they open up the show, so go on in there and enjoy a good show and a good root beer float. And to the right is Rivertown, where we have our water ride Mystic River Falls. You will definitely get wet on that ride, just a heads up. And to the right is Wilson Farms. Not long ago, Farmer Wilson built a giant barn, and instead of putting animals in there, he built a giant swing, and he called it his giant barn swing. I hear the train coming. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. We are now in Roller Coaster Valley, and to the left is our coaster called Powder Keg. It'll shoot you from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, so you better hold on tight. And to the right is our coaster called Outlaw Run. It was built in 2013, and in that same year it was awarded the best new ride in the world. Oh, and speaking of outlaws, I want to warn you folks about those two notorious train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Bowen. We got word the other day that they broke out of the $Silver jail, so we might want to be on the lookout for them too. And up ahead to the right is one of my favorite places, Moonshine Stump. Some people like to call that stuff frog water because the first sip you'll start hopping, second sip you'll start to turn green, and the third sip you'll start croaking. If you'd like to try some, we'll drop you off, come back around and pick you up later. I mean, we'll have to pick you up. At this time of the year, if you look to your left, you can get a glimpse of Table Rock Lake. And beyond that, you can see the tops of the Boston Mountains of northern Arkansas. And beyond that somewhere is the Texas Gulf. If you look to your right, we have what we call trees. And if you look to your left, we have what we call trees. For those of you that have never left the sidewalk, that's what we call the woods. At this time, I'd like to recognize any veterans we might have here on the train today. If you're a veteran, please raise your hand. On behalf of all of us here at Silver Dollar City and on the train, we'd like to give a couple of train whistles in your honor. Our engineer Ichabod says thank you for your service. Once again, keep your hands and feet within the car at all times. We are in rattlesnake country. Not long ago, a woman just barely had her foot hanging off and a giant copper-headed rattlesnake came up and dragged her right off. We haven't seen her or the snake since. But we did get word the other day that her husband's been down at the saloon singing "Happy Days Are Here Again." We are now entering the town of Pottersville, Missouri. Looks like there's a population of 3 now instead of 4. I guess the mercantile went out of business. Either that or the dog ran off. We are now leaving Pottersville. Ichabod, what's going on up there? We shouldn't be slowing down right now. Oh, folks, it's those 2 notorious train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Bow, and everybody say, "Oh no!" I really don't want to have to get off this train and deal with them 2 today. Let's try and scare them off. Shake your fist and call them ugly. Let's try that again. Shake your fist and call them ugly.
Ugly, oh yeah? Yeah. No, not you, Ralph. That's their line. I said ugly, oh yeah? Yeah. Yeah, we might be